Hello and welcome back to the My Virgo Friend podcast. Your host CheChe here. I hope your day is going by smoothly so far. Have you said your affirmations for the day? Have you taken a few deep breaths to just process your dreams, to process the day ahead, what you're expecting, what you're looking forward to? No worries if you haven't. You know that's how we start the My Virgo Friend podcast every episode. So make sure you have something to drink nearby. Make sure you have some water, or maybe you made a smoothie this morning, or you have your coffee, iced coffee ready to go. But let's take a deep inhale through the nose, exhaling fully through the mouth to get some oxygen in our body flowing. So you want to inhale deeply through the nose. And take a sip of your beverage, your water, your tea, your juice, whatever you have handy. Cheers, everyone. Happy Pisces season. We are now officially in the watery energies of Pisces. We just left the airy energy of Aquarius. Shout out to all the Aquariuses, the Libras, the Geminis. Just lowered my seat. So yeah, I just feel like I was so away from the microphone. So hopefully this maybe I should scoochie a little closer. But yeah, shout out to the air signs Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Cheers to y'all. Cheers to the fire signs, the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And last but not least, the earth signs Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Cheers, cheers, everyone. Cheers. Y'all know that I am a Virgo sun, but my moon sign is in Cancer, water, and my rising sign is in Pisces. So, like I said, we're in the watery energies of Pisces. A Pisces season kicked off around February 20th. And I want to say Rihanna's birthday kicked off Pisces season. Shout out to baby Jordan as well, celebrating his birthday. My uncles, I guess my nephew, my cousin, we'll just say my cousin. So shout out to baby Jordan. Happy birthday, honey. But also, like I said, Rihanna, her birthday kicks off Pisces season. So shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to everyone else that has Rihanna as their best friend in their head too, because that is definitely one of my celebrity best friends in my head, trying to manifest that. So yes, we're in the watery energies of Pisces. Shout out to all the Pisces listening in. It's going to go until about March 19th, March 20th, somewhere in there. Okay. So we're in Pisces season. When you think of watery seasons, again, the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So all water elements are going to be considered intuitive, compassionate, in the flow. It's more feminine energy. It's more flowy energy, right? It's, yeah, like I said, it's feminine energy. So intuition is higher with the water energy, having a deeper sense of compassion, having more of that loving, nurturing type of energy is going to be associated with Pisces. There's also a sense of wisdom that comes with Pisces season because Pisces is the 12th zodiac in the wheel because we kick off the zodiac season with Aries, right? In which Aries is right after Pisces season. So we'll be moving into the fiery energies of Aries around like the 18th, 19th, 20th, somewhere in there of March. Okay. But we're going to be in Pisces for like the next couple of weeks. And like I said, the energies are going to be higher in regards to higher intuition, higher, deeper sense of compassion. You may notice that you're having more vivid dreams because, like I said, Pisces energy is very intuitive, even considered psychic, in some cases. So you may notice that your psychic abilities are kicking in Pisces season, or you may notice a new gift, with the Pisces season. Maybe you can hear stuff, or maybe you can smell people, or maybe you can you're having premonitions where you're foreseeing things, or you're getting more intense messages in your dreams, or you're starting to sleep deeper or take deeper naps, like you're just napping a little deeper than usual, or you're just a little more dreamy than usual. Maybe you're a little more of a visionary. Maybe you're feeling more creative, because Pisces energy is that watery, that flow, that feminine energy, right? So that creative flow, maybe you're an artist and your creative juices just tend to intensify with Pisces season. You're having more ideas. You're starting to dream bigger, because we did just come from the bold, rebellious energies of Aquarius season, right? That, revolutionary, innovative, screw it, I'll do it myself type of energy, right? So maybe with the watery Pisces energy, you're just seeking a little deeper into that dream, or you're having, you're seeing yourself on a larger scale now. You're actually seeing visions of yourself in the spaces and with the people that you really want to be with, right? Maybe it's just a little easier for you to manifest these next couple of weeks as we're in Pisces season, because like I said, you're just tapping a little deeper into your intuition, tapping a little deeper into your wisdom, and perhaps trusting your intuition a little more, perhaps understanding your dreams, understanding the messages a little deeper. So, with the Pisces season, just take note of how your energy is shifting. Take note if you're starting to dream more often, if you're starting to remember your dreams, whereas typically you may not remember your dreams. You may not really remember the symbolism and the messages that have come through in the dreams, but maybe with Pisces season, it's just a little easier for you to remember what the message may have been. So consider that. Consider if your creative energy is higher with Pisces season, because you may notice that as well. Just feeling more inspired, or maybe waking up in the middle of the night where you really don't really wake up in the middle of the night, or waking up earlier, or staying up later in that creative space. So just take note of your energy, take note of your ideas, your dreams. Hopefully you journal. So starting to write down your ideas, write down your dreams, write down, if you're having creative meetings or meeting of the minds with someone, write down, some notes that you took away from that meeting. Don't just do it for the sake of networking. Actually try to retain the knowledge. And as I speak on retaining the knowledge, this week we're having a full moon week, and the full moon is going to be in Virgo. Again, shout out to the Virgo, shout out to the earth signs. Okay, so remember, the full moon is always going to be the sister sign of the season that we're currently in, right? So we're currently in Pisces season, so the new moon for the new season will be in Pisces, right? However, the full moon, which is going to be the opposite of the new moon, is going to be the sister sign. So the sister sign of a water sign is going to be earth. So the sister sign of Pisces is Virgo, just like Cancer has Capricorn and Scorpio has Taurus. So we're in the full moon week this week. The full moon is going to be on Saturday, February 27th. Full moon in Virgo. And remember, with full moons, that's all about conclusions, things coming to light. Remember, that's when the moon is fully illuminated. So think illuminations, think ideas, think of bright ideas, think of excitement, think of bright energy, full energy, right? So full energy can be in the sense of excitement, full energy can be in the sense of anger, full energy can be in the sense of in love. Maybe you finally come to a conclusion that you love someone, or someone finally comes to the conclusion they're in love with you, or they don't want to be your friend anymore, they'd rather be your lover, or vice versa. Maybe you have come to realize, or it's come to light, that this person was never on your side, that this person was never really a friend to you, that this person was someone that you really couldn't trust. So enlightenments. Maybe you have a premonition in your dream where you're like dreaming of snakes, or you're dreaming of, a dream that has the symbolism of an enemy. And then it comes to light that someone was doing some shady stuff behind your back, or something goes down at work. You're having this dream and you get the symbolism that, something ain't right in the water. Something is just isn't right. You're just sensing it. And then things come to light with the full moon. So those are some themes you can notice with the full moon. Gosh, I hope y'all can't hear that. Because I feel like I need the microphone so close to me. Because I don't want to yell, but I want to make sure y'all hear me. I should probably just trust that y'all can hear me. So since we're in a watery energy, right? Watery energy. When you think of watery energy, I think of tears. Tears can be the form of happy tears. Maybe you're laughing, you're feeling good, happy tears, because Pisces energy is very la la la. I feel, very rainbow colored glasses in my eyes, just very um optimistic in a sense, just having visions, looking on the bright side. But the shadow side of that, right, the unevolved side of that, could be delusion, could be someone that's not in touch with reality, someone that has their heads a little too much in the clouds, right? So Pisces energy, remember, there's good and bad of every zodiac sign. So just, as we can see that as being something positive, something good, someone just being inspired and having these big ideas and big visions and just looking forward to the future, we have to make sure that we stay grounded with these ideas, right? So that's where this earth moon comes into play. Shout out to all the earth moon signs. If you're an earth moon, like I said, I'm a water moon. Shout out to the earth moon. So if your moon sign is in Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, cheers to you. Okay, good. I feel so much better that I can like gulp and like actually get it down. But when we have these watery energies, right? So when we're in the water energy, we're flowing, we may be crying more, a little more in touch with our feelings more, because remember, we're more compassionate in the watery seasons, right? So we may be more compassionate towards other people, but we should also extend that compassion and grace to ourselves, right? So we may be dealing with our emotions a little deeper. We may be a little more in tune with our emotions. We may be coming to grips with how we really feel about something, about somebody, or about ourselves. And that could inspire us to cry, right? So maybe you're crying a little more often with Pisces season. Maybe, we just came out of Valentine's Day, right? So maybe with that Valentine's Day energy, just kind of got you back in this funk of, oh my God, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. Oh my God. That's why nobody don't want me. That's why I will never be happy, because, speaking all this death over yourself, first of all, stop it. Okay. Stop speaking that death over your life. Have the nerve to claim you want better and love and more, but yet you're speaking, you have the nerve, you have the audacity to use your tongue to speak ill over you, to speak ill over the God that made you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're special, you're unique. No one is you. No one has your gifts. No one has your energy. No one has your life experiences, And when you allow yourself to continue to grow and evolve, man, how much more of a prize will you be? So if you can't speak positively over yourself, how can you really expect someone else to? Just a little sidebar, just a little excerpt, okay? If you speak poorly about yourself, stop that. You're giving other people the permission to do the same. I digress. So when we're in these watery energies, noticing that, oh, you may be crying more, maybe also watery energy, think of the liquids you're taking in, right? You may notice that you're more dehydrated with the watery seasons, and you just drinking more water, like more than usual. I don't know. Maybe you just notice you're more thirsty than usual, or you may notice you're waking up in the middle of the night coughing, and you just having to drink water throughout the middle of the night now all of a sudden. Or let's say watery energy, now you're drinking more often. Maybe you was drinking wine before, but now stepped it up to wine in the daytime, or maybe you were just drinking beer but now you switched over to liquor. Maybe you was just drinking white liquor or silver liquor, now you're drinking brown liquor. Just know, or maybe you're drinking more often or more frequently. The quantity, just consider the liquids you're taking in. That's also a theme, the liquids you're taking in. So that could be, you know alcohol, spirits, that can be literally water, that could be maybe you decide you want to get healthier, right? So maybe you want to go on a juice cleanse, or you want to go on a liquid detox, that may be a theme. Or even drinking until you puke. Right. So also regurgitating, because remember, we're in full moon energy, right? So that's full, intense energy, things come into like where it spills over in a sense, right? Intense emotions building up until it comes out into anger, or numbness building up until it's tears, until you're finally feeling your feelings, right? So just consider those themes with Pisces season: liquids, water flow, right? Maybe you have this desire to be near the water, right? Like, for example, my beach family, we're all going to the beach this weekend, right? Because we're down here in Florida. Floridians don't know how to stay in the house, so we're all going to go out to the beach, and it's going to be a really nice time, and I'm really looking forward to it, especially since it's a full moon week. And yeah. So notice just the themes of water in your life. Are you crying more? Are you more dehydrated? Are you consuming more alcohol than usual? Are you vomiting more frequently now, or you're vomiting out of nowhere where typically you don't? Just notice those things. I would love to hear how the Pisces energy is influencing you. Remember, you can always message me on Instagram. Follow me, the My Virgo Friend podcast page. Send me a DM, comment on my post, engage with me. I want to know how you guys are experiencing these energies, okay? So, with the Pisces energy, we may get carried away with the drinking, right? We may get carried away with the vices, even, not just alcohol, but just vices in general, because Pisces energy, I want to say, is ruled by Neptune. And Neptune is also like planet of illusions and big visions and la 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 energy in my head, right? Like rainbow glasses type energy. So with having the energy of like kind of just getting carried away with like the possibilities, and not wanting to deal, and just thinking of the best, hoping for the best, we got to get grounded, right? So that Virgo energy, if you know anything about Virgo energy, again, shout out to the Virgos. If you know anything about Virgo energy, we love to help people. The Virgos, we're kind of the fixer of the zodiac. The Pisces sign is number 12. So Virgo is half of that. Virgo is the sixth sign. Okay. We're the midpoint in the zodiac sign, right? We're the only human, we're the virgin. Okay. So we have that virginal energy with us when it comes to with Virgo. The perfectionist energy, wanting to do things right. And of course, that's earth energy anyway, just wanting to do things the right way and of great quality and stuff. But Virgo just has that stereotype of like perfectionist, whatever. But again, I apply that to all earth signs, because Taurus and Capricorn is like that as well. But with the Virgo energy, it's concerned with health, it's concerned with service. I want to say it rules the intestines, or it rules the gut. So think gut instinct, think intuition, leading with the gut, thinking from the gut. Think, let's say, Virgo energy, it's earthy, right? So getting grounded, having stability, being a little more rational, being more grounded, having more of a foundation, having more solid ground. Not more so than the other signs, but just having a greater influence of groundedness and stability. So with the Virgo energy, again, it's the only human sign, or 100% human sign in the zodiac wheel, right? So Virgos tend to be also very compassionate, very understanding of people, because it is the sign of service. It is the sign of wisdom. You can also think of the hermit as well when it comes to the Virgo. So just having a high sense of wisdom, high sense of knowledge, embracing solitude, embracing, the focus, embracing the intelligence. Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, like Gemini. Shout out to the Geminis. So there is going to be a higher energy, a higher focus of good communication, um, high intelligent thinking, I would say good intellect. Virgos are typically great conversationalists, inquisitive, thirst for knowledge. Great speakers, great storytellers. Like they have a way with words, gift of gab, if you will. Like Gemini, same thing, because both sides are ruled by Mercury. So everything I'm saying in regards to communication for Virgo, apply that to Gemini as well. And for example, like a lot of the great artists, Gemini, Biggie, Tupac, Prince, all Gemini. Virgo, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Tyler Perry. And yes, I'm always going to bring that up when I bring up my Virgos and my Geminis. Get with it, okay? Get used to it. So, with the watery energies that we're in right now, we're going to have the Earth Moon getting us back grounded this weekend, right? So, you may notice that you're starting to get grounded, say, you know what, like I was starting to get a little carried away with this mess. Let me clean my room. Let me find some order in this chaos, because Virgo is also a sign concerned with order. Again, like the other earth signs, like Capricorn, like Taurus, but there is a focus of order when it comes to Virgo. So you may notice that you just naturally want to get things in order, right? You want to clear off the office desk. You're finally putting the Christmas decorations away because you're finally putting away the Valentine's Day decorations, or maybe you want to spruce up the place a little bit, add a little zhuzh to the space, maybe you want to add a little something to the office, hang something up, finding order, like putting things in its place. Yeah, putting things in its place, and even putting people in their place as well. Because, like I said, Virgos are very articulate as well. So maybe with you having this illumination, you having this enlightenment of what you really want to do, of who you really want in your world, of the dreams you truly have for yourself, maybe you're finally having the stability, having the enlightenment to say, okay, this is the plan. These are the speaking points. These are the points I'm going to make. I'm going to stick to these points, and I'm going to let it go, because full moon energy is all about, like, this is the end. It's showing me exactly what it is. It's exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what it felt like, right? All that time when I was wondering, like, second guessing, like, something don't feel right. Pisces energy, your intuition speaking to you. Virgo energy, intuition speaking to you at a greater intensity, at a higher concentration, right? So maybe this Virgo grounded energy is going to allow you to not get so carried away in how to say it, but just focusing on what you're saying. Like if I know my intention is not to hurt your feelings, then I'm not going to come off like I'm trying to hurt your feelings, right? I'm going to focus on what the facts are. The facts are, I'm not happy here. I want to do something different. I'm done. I want to start again. Like, whatever your fact is, whatever your truth is, speak that. No more trying to, just getting carried away in what you want it to be. Getting carried away of the idea, getting carried away with the idea of potential. We could work out. I could fall in love with you. I could forgive you. I could like the job. I could, trying to force things. Don't force it. Don't force it. That's another energy too with Pisces energy, because remember, it's flow. And I forgot to say this every time. This is the signs and the stars, right? Because I'm talking about the fact that we're in Pisces season with the Virgo full moon. So, what was I saying? Yes, Pisces energy is going with the flow also, right? So not forcing things, especially, with you, us coming out of, the Valentine's Day energy. If you really took that hard, if you really took that season of not having someone as a defining moment of your worth, God bless you, first of all. Second of all, stop. But if you did take that hard, don't force anything. you know? Don't force it. And I think I'm going into the sign, the feels and the vibes now, but don't force anything. You know, it's exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what it feels like. If they hurt you after you've made it clear on what your boundaries are, you've made it clear on what your wants are, you've made it clear on what your triggers are, and if they still chose to hurt you, you don't have to accept that. You know, like you don't have to continue to subject yourself to that. So choose what you want. Like don't force something. Don't force them to stay, and don't force yourself to not leave. You know, just because you've been in this situation for however long doesn't mean you can't start again, you know? So figure out what you really want. Like really truly narrow down your visions, right? Because we say that January is the new year, but really Aries season is the new year, right? Like when we start the zodiac season, like that's when we truly have that sense of newness, because January, we're coming out of holiday season. February flies by like that. So then by March, we're finally feeling the fresh, new, springy energy. Over here on this side of the world, at least. Shout out to the other side of the world. Um, but around March seasons, when we're starting to have that resurgence of fresh, new, start over, right? So truly think about what you want your new year to look and feel like. It doesn't have to be the same way that it's always been before. So don't force it. Don't force yourself into another anniversary at that job, in that relationship, in that clique, in that organization. Don't force yourself into another anniversary, especially if you know this anniversary is pretty much like a slow death for you. It's something you don't really even want to be in. It's eating away at you. You're kind of counting the days as you go. Don't do that to yourself. You know, um, you know what you want. You know what you want to call into your life. You know what you want to call into your world. So make sure you're giving your energy to that. And before you can give your energy fully to that, you have to let go of what's not working. You maybe have to have that conversation. Maybe the Virgo energy, the increased mercurial energy with Virgo, is going to help you have the groundedness to have those talking points. Maybe before you was kind of dodging the conversation, you were kind of not want to get into it, not want to deal with the energy, but maybe now you just got a little more time on your hands. Maybe you finally just want to handle it. You just want to get it over with. You're sick of thinking about it. You're sick of dreaming about it. You're sick of obsessing about it. You're sick of them trying to reach out to you about it, all that good old stuff. You just want to be done. So you're ready to pull that trigger. That's okay. We have to make sure that we're giving ourselves permission to move on. We have to make sure we're giving ourselves permission to feel our feelings and process them and handle it. You don't have to cry forever. It's 2:34 at the time of this recording. Cheers. 234. Succession, right? Moving on from number one, moving up, moving on. 234. Start with you though. You're the one, and then it just changed to 235. But it starts with you. You're the one. You're the one with the power. Okay? You're the one that's deciding to give them your sorry. Sounds like my laptop is about to overheat. We can't have that. It sounds like it's my laptop, but I guess it's not. Okay. Sorry. Um But yeah, your power is your time, your energy, your focus, right? So you want to make sure that you're giving your time, power, energy, and focus to the people and the energies that deserve it. So don't give your time, energy, and focus to someone that continues to cheat on you, someone that continues to lie to your face, someone that continues to make you wonder if their intentions are genuine. You have to wonder if they're crossing your boundaries intentionally. Are you testing me for a reason? You know, are you trying to piss me off? Are you trying to get my hopes up to let me down? Are you making false promises on purpose? Why do you keep wasting my time? Why do you keep stringing me along? Why do you keep giving me half truths? Why? If you have someone in your energy that continues to make you feel like that, question why you're allowing that. You know, maybe you like the bragging rights of saying how much you do for someone, or how much you've bared, how much you've put up with. You know, some people do like having that as a talking point. They do like showing how much they can take to show how strong they are. Newsflash, we're not doing that anymore. Yeah. Self-care is the message. Love is the message. Letting go, moving on is the message. Protecting the energy is the message. We're not entertaining toxic relationships anymore. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not crying for fun. We're moving on, you know? So if that speaks to you in regards to, and again, like I said, I think I already just smoothly went into the feels and the vibes. But to wrap up the signs and the stars portion of the show, we're in Pisces season. Okay, so shout out to the Pisces. It's a watery time, it's an emotional time, it's a deep time, okay? And we're moving into the earthy energy of Virgo for the Virgo full moon this weekend. So notice how your energy is getting grounded, whether that's your emotions, your sense of self. So, just clearing out your space, creating some order in your organized chaos. Just consider how your energy is switching up with the signs. So let's go ahead and move into the feels and the vibes. What message will I say for the feels and the vibes? Dream big, and give your all to it. Like, shout out to everyone that has a master's degree, that has a bachelor's degree, that has an associate's degree, a doctorate's degree, and just aren't using it. Cheers to us. Cheers to us that earned, college credit, graduated with a college degree, and then you turn out to do something totally different than what your degree called for, because I definitely didn't go to school for communications. And here I am putting a lot of my time and energy into a podcast because it's what I love. I love speaking. I love encouraging people. I love speaking life into people. I love making people feel good about themselves. I love reminding people of how loved they are. I just love using my voice for good. I know my words, my voice, my messages will travel the world, and it will elevate me into a global, worldwide level motivational speaker or some capacity of that. Like, I like to describe myself, my service, okay, my work and what I do, which my work is my God-given talent, my gift, because everyone has a gift. Hopefully you understand what your gift is. Hopefully you're coming to become comfortable with your gift. Hopefully you're allowing yourself to be seen for your gift, okay? Because it's definitely needed, and God, the universe, spirit blessed you with it for a reason, okay? So my gift of gab. Okay. My love language is words of affirmation, to give it and to receive it. I love to hear how someone feels about me. I love to let someone know how I feel about them. Okay. I love to use my voice for good. So even though I went to school for something totally different, shout out to everyone in health information management, but I went to school for something totally different. And like I said, have a master's degree in it. It's interesting knowledge. It's knowledge I'm glad that I know, considering that we're very much in a technical, society, technological society, whatever. We're in the tech age, if you will. It's good knowledge to have. But it wasn't until I learned more about myself and allowed myself to dabble in going on live, to dabble in, encouraging people, and had those people around me to allow me to do that for them and to give me feedback to say, hey, that's some really sound advice you just gave me, CheChe. Wow, I actually listened to what you told me, CheChe, and it actually worked. Or, Dag, you was telling me about, the moon phases, and you make it make sense. Like, I've heard that so many times where people say, I just help them to understand astrology better, and oh, come on, spirit. And like, I'm not, wow, come on, nose itching. Like, I'm still a student of astrology, but I've always been very interested in it since I was a young girl. And it's just something I'm just truly from the bottom of my heart interested in. I love it. It's just cool to me. I just find it to be very, very interesting, and I believe in it. So, um, you know, astrology compared with like the moon phases and the study of energy and law of attraction and spirituality, I feel like this is my calling. I feel like I could really impact the world by leaning in more into this pathway. And this pathway is going to require me to be more creative. It's going to require a little more flow, a little more trust, a little more risk taking. Yeah. It's going to require me to be okay with the ebbs and flows, because that's water energy, right? That's river energy, ebbing and flowing, going with the motions, going with the flow, right? So, and feeling in this tangle, right? This tussle of, do I continue to pursue career in what I have education and training in, or do I allow myself to dabble in something that gives me a little more fulfillment, something that's a little more passion proven, and that's going to require a little more trust in myself? I'm drinking ginger tea now. Shout out to Katie Ann, my Taurus queen. She recommended drinking ginger tea. That is good. Straight ginger. But I have and maybe some leftover honey in there from my last mug of tea. But yeah, drinking ginger tea, trying to preserve the voice, y'all. And if you have any throat baby remedies for me so I could preserve my voice when I'm speaking, send them to me. I love to have them. But shout out to everyone that went to school and they're in this kind of crossroads in their life where they're trying to debate, especially with corona, especially with COVID, unemployment, going through those times of filing for unemployment. Maybe this is the first time you had to do that and it really took a toll on you. Or maybe it just really just affected how you view yourself, right? How you view your self value. So if anyone is dealing with that push and pull, that tangle, of head versus heart energy, right? Because remember, Pisces and Virgos, they're sister signs, right? So there may be this push pull type of energy, the flow, the Pisces energy of doing what I want to do, doing what makes me happy, doing what makes me feel good, and what puts me on a pedestal and makes me shine, versus, all right, Virgo energy, work the plan, make the plan, work the plan, do what's right, do what's for sure, do what's going to give you for sure success, because it's perfectionist energy, right? And perfectionist energy is what's doing what's right, and doing what's right is doing what's proven and not making any mistakes, because you know what the mistakes are. So don't make the mistakes, and do the for sure chores, don't take any risks so much, but do the for sure proven right way of doing things, right? So if anyone is in that energy as well, because I am in that energy, just trying to find harmony, not so much balance, right? Because you may not be able to achieve balance in everything at the same time. That, for you to excel at 60% here, you may have to only give 20% in this other space, so you can at least have 20% for yourself, right? So you may not be able to give 33.33% every place, right? There may not be a sense of balance, but you can at least achieve harmony, right? I have my money candle burning. Shout out to the Yumi Yoni for my money candle burning, the cut. Oh, yes, that ginger tea is hitting. But for anyone that's in that energy of, oh my gosh, I went to school for one thing, but now I'm in my mid-20s, I'm in my late 20s, I'm in my 30s, I'm in my mid-30s, I'm in my late 30s. Oh my gosh, now I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 60s, and I have the nerve to want to pursue my passion. What? Allow yourself to dream, because we are coming out of that Aquarius energy, that rebellious energy, that I want to do something new. I want to forge my own path. I want to, do what makes me happy. Maybe you're still coming off of that energy, and you're allowing yourself to see yourself in a different light. You're seeing yourself on a stage, you're seeing yourself on a platform, you're seeing yourself collaborating with people, you're seeing yourself as this designer, or really you're a dancer and you want to sing now, or really you're this corporate, person, but you're really a bombshell model under all those clothes. They don't even know. They don't even know that you're a whole bombshell model under those clothes. Like, what if they knew? What if they knew how long and thick your hair was under those hairstyles that you never let out, And maybe there's some people that you could really help with tutorials. YouTube is still a thing. YouTube is still popping. There's still many video platforms out there where you could showcase your gift. You just got to be consistent at it. I say, if you are having these dreams, these visions, these ideas of wanting to branch out into your passion project, do it now. You're as young as you'll ever be right now. You are as young as you will ever be right now. Okay. So do the things right now. Start now, so that 6 months down the road, because that's also how we could think of these full moons and new moons. When we're in with the Virgo full moon, right? What are you going to be letting go over these next 6 months, let's say, so that when Virgo season comes and the Virgo new moon comes, what new seeds are you planting, right? So maybe this Virgo full moon, and I want you to go back, okay? Because I'm going to be doing this podcast still on. I'm going to be consistent with it. When we get into the Virgo season, I want you to come back to this podcast episode, right? Or go back to your journal entry from this Virgo full moon and reflect on what it was that you were enlightened to. What information were you privy to? Okay. What dreams and visions did you have? What new ideas? What big money making ideas? What did you have? What was your energy like around this time? What did you realize, like, oh snap, I need to get rid of this job. Oh snap, I need to get rid of this person in my life. Oh snap, I need to get rid of this lover in my life. Whatever. Anything you're releasing, letting go, consider if it takes place over the next 6 months. Okay. And then when we get into Virgo season, is there a correlation? Let me know if you do that. Okay. So again, with the sister signs, think of, okay, if I'm releasing with the Virgo full moon, this same thing that I'm releasing may have a correlation in the Virgo new moon, which is going to be a Virgo season, right? And same thing, when we get in Virgo season, it will be the Pisces full moon, right? Because it's going to be the opposite of Virgo. It's going to be the sister sign. Excuse me. So, excuse me. Pardon me. So, if you're in the energy of trying to decide if you want to pursue your passions, or pursue your or pursue not your responsibilities, but pursue the plan, the perfect plan, the for sure plan, the predictable plan, let's go with that. To pursue the predictable plan, or to take the risk on the passion. Predictable plan over here, the for sure benefits, the for sure work hours, the for sure schedule, the for sure boredom, the for sure unfulfillment, the for sure predictability. the for sure same old energy that's even got you inspired to consider something else. So we have the predictable plan versus the something else, the creative passion lane, right? Something you would do for free, something you have been doing for free, something you have acquired more knowledge and experience without someone needing to tell you. You going above and beyond for this passion project without someone having to tell you. It calms you down, it excites you, it wakes you up, it takes you to sleep because you dedicate so much time and energy to it to where you fall asleep working on it. You know, it may not have the consistency yet, but that's because you're still in the forming and molding stages, right? Which plan to take? And it's not for me to tell you which one because I don't even know what plans you're thinking about. You know, you know what pops in your head. So if this resonates with you, cool. If it doesn't resonate with you yet, that's fine too. But just know that whatever plan you want to work, whether it's your predictable plan or your creative passion plan, there has to be consistency in order for it to work. And with building consistency is going to be one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, 1 quarter at a time, 1 year at a time, and build on and keep on. You cannot stop. You cannot quit on yourself. Take your breaks. Yes, learn as you go. Yes, allow yourself to make mistakes. Yes, allow yourself to fall. Yes, allow yourself to learn. Offer yourself that space or grace, But it's going to take time. You're not going to be perfect overnight. You want to have staying power, right? You want to have staying power, and staying power comes with consistency, comes with time. It comes with leverage. It comes with experience. It comes with trials and errors. It comes with successes and little wins and celebrating the little wins, celebrating the small victories, right? It comes with all of that. So you have to make sure that you give yourself that, yeah? Give yourself that energy. Give yourself that time, space, and grace, all right? I say it all the time. Time, space, and grace. Give yourself that. So if you're going to choose the path of predictability, not saying it's wrong, not saying that you shouldn't do that. You do what you have to do for you. For some, come on, flame. For some people, what they have to do is make sure that money is coming in. Damn if I'm bored at work or not. Damn if I'm not doing my passion because I don't even know what my passion is anyway. Damn if I'm not using my gifts because I don't even know what my gifts are anyway. So as long as I'm getting money, that's what I have to do. For some people, what they have to do is be happy, and money plays not necessarily play a role in it. Like they can make just enough money to pay the bills and they're fine as long as they have the freedom of time to do what they want. As long as they have the time or the freedom of energy to do what they want. As long as they have the creative freedom in whatever path, in whatever career they have, as long as they have creative freedom, they're happy, right? For some people, money isn't everything. And so if you are weighing your options of do I want to be happy or do I want to be paid? Not saying either path is right or wrong. It's what you feel like you have to do. What you have to do is be true to you. What you have to do is listen to your intuition. What you have to do is make sure you're being true to your heart, that you're meeting your needs. Maybe your need for money is a little higher than your need for happiness. Maybe that's your needs for right now. Maybe that's just your dynamic for right now. It doesn't say like not now doesn't mean not ever. It just means not now. And not now can mean not in these 2 weeks, not in this quarter, not in this year, not necessarily this lifetime, but just not now, just not right now. And who knows how long now is, you know? And that's why you have to make sure you're doing what's right for you from the beginning. Don't wait or base your decision based on what someone else is going to do, because now you're not moving in your purpose, in what you want to do, in the timing you want to do it. Because let's say, for example, okay, they said in 6 months they're going to be ready to move to LA with me. I'm ready to move to LA right now. But since I said I'll wait on them, because I'm a loyal friend like that, because I'm loyal and I got to make sure I'm there for my friends, because I'm always the one they come to. So, and, I gave them my word and I don't want to change my mind. So if I told them I'll wait for them, I'm going to wait for them because they said they're going to be ready in 6 months, but I'm ready to go right now. Like, my creativity is on fire right now. I've got the connections right now. I've got my money right now. I've got my motivation right now. Like, I don't need the time like they need the time. I'm ready right now, So, but I told them I'll wait for them. So I'm going to wait for them because they said they need 6 months. I don't really want to wait 6 months, but I'm going to wait for 6 months for them. And then 6 months comes. Oh, let's not forget. The person that told you 6 months, they really meant a year, but they didn't want to piss you off. They underestimated themselves. They really thought they could do it in 6 months, but turned out they just needed a little more time, a little more motivation, a little more hours in a day to get things done. And for whatever reason, whether intentional or not, at the 6-month mark, they promised you they're still not ready. Again, this can be intentional or not. They really could have thought they was going to make it in 6 months and just fell short. Or they could have known all along they wasn't going to be ready in 6 months, but they just wanted to keep you for a little longer just so you won't leave them because they can't do anything by themselves. Or maybe they're really your enemy and they told you to wait 6 months because they don't want you to move without them. And maybe they wanted you to hold back. They were ready to, but they wanted you to hold back so you could become discouraged. You can have another opportunity you say yes to, and then well, you said you didn't want to go anymore, so I went ahead without you. And maybe that was their plan all along. I don't know. You tell me. Go to my Instagram and let me know. But like I said, whatever the case, they still not ready in that 6-month time mark that they gave you. So now, how are you going to react? Are you going to get mad? Are you going to become frustrated? Oh my God, you told me 6 months, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And you also knew at that time that you was ready to go then. Why are you you're fussed at me because I'm not ready at 6 months, but you're really, really deep down inside mad at yourself that you didn't do what you wanted to do initially, because you should have considered that I still wasn't going to be ready in 6 months. So I don't even want to hear it, because you should have did what you was supposed to do anyway. Don't be listening to me. Don't be waiting on me. Like, anytime I go to the mall with somebody, everybody know, my friends know, don't even wait on me. I'm going to go to the store over here because I don't like people waiting on me. I don't like to be the reason. I don't want to be the reason. I don't want to be the reason people are arguing. I don't want to be the reason why somebody's late. I don't want to be the reason why someone misses an opportunity. I don't want to be the reason. So do what you need to do. Do not base your decisions off me, okay? Because I'm very shifty and moody with my emotions, I'm double mutable energy. Pisces is mutable energy. Virgo is mutable energy. I'm both of them things in my big three, okay? So I'm very mutable. And that's another thing with this Pisces Virgo energy we're in. Mutability. So just allowing yourself to be adaptable, become more adaptable with the situation. So you may have some curveballs thrown at you, and you're gonna need to know how to adapt and overcome that thing. But anyway, going back to what was I saying? Oh yeah, you need to do what's right for you, because if you're making your life choices based on someone else, how do you know they really keeping it real with you? Like they say, yeah, I'm gonna be ready to go in 6 months, blah blah blah. You could your only choice is to believe them or not, because until the time comes, you really don't know if they're gonna be ready in 6 months. And when the time comes, you then have to reassess, okay, what are you gonna do at this point? Because these are their circumstances. You don't have to be here to thug it out with them. You don't have to be there to make it your problem as well. You can kind of leave them to fend for themselves. You can leave them to figure it out. You can, but what's going to give you the most peace of mind? What's going to give you the most fulfillment of your heart, right? So do what you need to do for you. If you want to be there for somebody, if you want to be there to support somebody, great, be there, be consistent, right? Follow through, be that, but be committed either way. If you're going to commit to your passions, be fully committed. You know, if you want to be a singer, do what singers do, sing. If you want to be a creative, do what creatives do, create. If you want to be a corporate workhorse, do what corporate workhorses do. Okay? Just pick your truth and stand in it. Pick your truth and stand in it. Do what you need to do. Do what you want to do. So that when life happens around you, so when plans fall through, you can easily adapt and overcome. You can easily become that mutable Pisces Virgo energy to just kind of figure it out. Don't get so bent up out of shape, get all emotional, get all upset because, oh my God, the plan was supposed to be, oh, we leave in 6 months and now, oh my God, you've ruined my whole life. Oh my God, everything is wrong because of you. First of all, if you have someone doing that to you, don't allow that. Unless that was your intention to ruin their life and they're just letting you have it, then shame on you. But if you have someone that's emotionally dumping on you, deflecting on you, you know what I'm saying? Don't allow that. Because again, remember in Pisces energy, we're in Pisces season. So people may be, a little more tearful than what they usually are. And it may not be your fault. It may not even be you. It may be just some things they're going through. Okay. I digress. But be true to you. Be true to your vision of yourself. Be true to your higher self. Because remember, Pisces is the 12th zodiac sign. It's the last one. It's accumulated all of the life lessons and energies and benefits of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, no, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and now Pisces. That's all that energy culminated, right? It's a culmination of energy in Pisces. So when you come to a culmination of your energy throughout this week, this weekend, you come to a fullness, you come to a full understanding, right? You come to a conclusion, you come to enlightenment, you come into your happiness, you come into the sense of rage, you come into the sense of energy of being fired up and energized and like, this is something new. I'm so excited. I'm finally going to quit my job. Oh my God, I'm finally going to, quit this marriage. Oh my God, I'm finally going to quit this relationship. Oh my God, I'm going to finally step out on me. I'm finally going to bet on myself. Yay. I'm finally going to shed this weight because I'm going to be sweating up something. That's another one. Remember the liquids, right? What you're taking in, what you're excreting. Think of all the liquid energy with Pisces season. So using that energy, using that flow energy to feed you. Use the flow energy to feed your desires, your needs. And again, you know what your needs are. You know if your needs are to get this money so these bills can get paid, or if your needs are to, oh my God, I need to not be working at a 9 to 5. I need to not be walking into a cubicle every day. I need to not be explaining myself to somebody that doesn't even give a damn. They just want a power trip over me real quick. They're not even good at their job because I will be better at it. Let me bet on myself real quick and apply for this promotion. You know what? I know I told them I was going to apply for this position, but shoot, I need to get this money. I need to get this promotion. I need to accelerate. I need to work my way up the ladder. Whatever your plan is, be consistent with it, right? Keep that same energy. If you're going to have the balls to walk all over people, to do dirty by people, keep that same energy when that person is looking at you face to face, right? And they're like, oh my God, really? That's how you feel? Keep that same energy. Don't play the victim. Keep that same energy. Be true to you. Be true to your needs. If you know you're a shark, be a damn shark all the way. If you're a sensitive one, Feel it all the way. Be true to you. Be true to how you feel. Get it out, process it, be done with it. So you don't have to keep revisiting. So you don't have to keep beating yourself up of like, oh my gosh, I should have handled that totally different. Be true to how you want to handle life. Okay. If you want to handle life going into a job you can't stand every day, but you get great money, that is your choice. So take that out on the people that love you and is trying to be there for you. You made that choice. Okay. If you want to choose the path of uncertainty and betting on yourself, you better be consistent with it because you are betting on yourself. You are depending on you. You're sinking or swimming. Like that's another energy. Are we sinking or are we swimming? You know? Are we sinking or swimming? And you can take either or to apply either or. You know, sink or swim could be Pisces energy. Are we sinking, sinking deeper into what we want to do, sinking deeper into uncertainty, or are we swimming with the Virgo energy of, yeah, I know what to do. It's predictable. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, swimming with Virgo energy, or flip it. Are we sinking into Virgo energy, sinking into a firm foundation, sinking into certainty, right? Or are we swimming with Pisces energy where it's like, oh my gosh, let's see how far I go. I'm swimming, I'm going, oh shoot, I keep betting on me, I'm going. So the sink or swim could apply either or how you look at it. Are you going to pursue more Pisces or Virgo energy? Are you choosing to be more practical or more passionate, more creative, more grounded energy or more flow energy? Again, there's no wrong or right way. Just make sure it's true to you. Make sure you're choosing joy. Make sure you're choosing love, you're choosing fulfillment, you're choosing peace. Because there's a lot of people that will never have the guts to leave. They will never have the guts to say how they really feel. They will live a quiet desperation with fake friends, with a spouse that does not love or respect them, with an unfulfilling job, a passion where they're never being compensated for their gifts, leading a life of slow, quiet death, because they don't have the courage to speak up. Have the courage to speak up. Be moved to say what you need to say. Be in the flow, in the energy to speak your truth. Allow that Virgo energy to call forth that energy that just makes you say what you need to say so you can breathe, so you can relax, so you can not be so wounded and be so uptight. Relax. Maybe you need to take a bubble bath. Maybe you need to soak. Maybe you need to take a trip to the springs. Maybe you need to go to the beach, go to the water. Maybe you need to go sit in a sauna and just like sweat it out. Maybe you need to go sit in a steam room, like, just let it go, like purge the liquids. You hear what I say? Purge the liquids. Feel your feelings. Feel how you feel unapologetically, right? Because 2020, hopefully you did some form of shadow work where you kind of allow yourself to see you for who you really are, So hopefully you've done some internal work to understand who it is you truly are, what you're meant to do in this world, the purpose you're meant to serve in this lifetime. If you want to get a better idea of what that may be, look into your natal chart. Research to see what your North Node is, because that is the zodiac sign that you should strive to be more like, for a better word. So my North Node is in Aries. Shout out to any other North Node and Aries people listening in. But with the Aries energy in this lifetime, I need to become more comfortable being more bold, more assertive, more action oriented, moving more, not being so complacent, not being so still and scared, but being bold and fearless. And leading by example, leading through my trial and error, because we know that Aries is the first sign, so they're the baby. They're the ones that try first, right? They're the what do you call it? The testers, I guess you could see. Like they're gonna test it out first, and then everybody else can know if they need to try it out or not. But Aries isn't gonna be afraid to fall. They're not gonna be afraid to get back up. They're gonna keep going. Like you can't count them out, you know. So I need to be more of that energy in order for me to attain my highest. In order to achieve like my soul's journey to live my life purpose, that type of verbiage. So, um, allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to enjoy the work you do, and hopefully your job is your work. Hopefully you're getting paid to do what you love. If not, consider why not. If you're currently not getting paid to do what you love, consider why not. What would you rather be doing? What time would you rather get up? What time would you rather go to sleep? I mean, do you want a career where you could take a nap in the middle of the day? Do you want a career where you start super early so you end super early? Do you want a career where you start a little later in the day and you work the evening hours because you're a night owl? You get things done better in the evening hours. You'd rather sleep the day away. What vision do you want? What true happiness do you want? What will complete your rainbow of happiness? Use your imagination. Shout out to the SpongeBob fans, okay? What's going to complete your rainbow? You know, what's going to really just make your days feel worthwhile? Really ponder on that, you know? Because you deserve fulfillment. You deserve a life that makes you happy. If you want a lifestyle where you wake up at whatever time you want, you can have that. There's plenty of people that's making great money waking up at whatever time they want. There's a lot of people making great money waking up super early so they're done by 11 o'clock. So they're done by 2 in the afternoon. What would you do with 3 more hours in your day? Rather than getting off at 5 or 6, if you got off at 12 in the afternoon, what would you do? How would that impact your life? Or maybe you want weekends off every weekend straight up. Maybe happiness for you is shifting to a schedule that doesn't involve weekends, that doesn't involve the night shift, or that does involve shift diff, holiday pay, you know? Like, what's your vision of happiness? What do you want to call forth to your life? Because Pisces energy is big manifestation energy, right? It's going back to that psychic, intuitive, spiritual gifts type of energy. So, manifestation energy, law of attraction, spirituality energy, right? Mindfulness energy, all that. So, really call forth the idea you want to have. If you didn't do your vision board yet, Pisces season is the perfect time to do your vision board. So then it's ready to go for Aries season. You have your plan ready to go for Aries season. Excuse me. My flame is going off, you guys. Yes. But why is it going to the side like that? But what's I about to say? Dream big, you guys. Pisces energy is big manifestation energy. So truly think about how you want to spend your day. Do you want to spend your days dancing? Do you want to spend your days creating art? Do you want to spend days making exorbitant amounts of money? You know, maybe some people want to be a stock trader because they love their risk. They love oh my God, I just made thousands of dollars in a couple of hours. You know, they love that thrill. You can absolutely be happy. I believe God wants us to be happy. I believe we are here to share information and experiences with each other, to help each other, to support each other, elevate so we all could be in an elevated state of happiness, in an elevated state of energy. Because those that are in an elevated state of energy, they're just more inspired to do good, I feel, you know? Like if you don't have to worry about doing bad things or doing mean things, or you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you don't have that stress in order to live a life, like there's just more positive energy that flows with that, you know? So Allow yourself to have the visions, allow yourself to see yourself greater, bigger, because you absolutely deserve that. You could totally have it, but just be consistent. Again, either path is all right, either path is okay, but be consistent about what you're choosing. If you're going to choose the for sure path, the certain path, be consistent with doing your best. Be consistent with doing what it requires. If it requires you to be there early as an on time as an early, be there on time as an early. If it requires you to take work home sometimes, that's what you chose. Take that work home sometimes and do what you need to do so that you're your best. Because I know for me, I enjoy work that I'm good at. And I do work that I'm good at my best. That's why I'm good at it, because I'm giving my best. And I'm only giving my best to things that I truly enjoy and want to do. If I'm doing a job or work that I don't like, I'm not going to give my best. And day after day, week after week, month after month, hopefully not year after year. Hopefully you're not staying in a job for years that you don't even like. But all this time that's passing where I'm working with these people, different coworkers coming in and out, quitting, fired, leaving, quitting, new hire, all these people coming in and out that I'm experiencing, making all these new relationships with, making all these new network connections with, they're seeing me perform at 50%. They're seeing me perform at 75%, right? Coming in late here and there, being snappy and moody here and there. Can anyone else relate? Doing half-ass work, piss poor performance, getting defensive in board meetings, getting defensive in advisory board meetings, getting defensive in little powwows. You get a warning, first warning, second warning. You're talking back to HR, you're talking back to your reporting manager, your reporting supervisor, all because you're triggered because it's true. You're triggered because it's true. And maybe that's the universe screaming at you. You ain't supposed to be here, right? You're mad because you're not even supposed to be here. Spirit speaks. We just have to listen. Like there were so many times where like when I was teaching on campus and I'm in this, this dark office, super small, and my students would come in. Oh my gosh, Miss So-and-so, you should not be in here. Your energy is bigger. Like you should be speaking to people all day. I don't see you in an office. I see you just being around people all day. And all that time, I thought I was a shy, outgoing person. I thought I was eating lunch in my office because I was shy. I thought I was eating, I thought I was like keeping to myself and not really making small talk here and there because I was shy. No, it's because I was bored and I don't like small talk. I really don't care to make small talk, and I was just by myself because I knew I was in a mood. I knew I was moody. I knew I was in an energy doing something I didn't like in a place where I knew I would much rather be doing something else. And I just didn't want to dump that energy on other people. In hindsight, hindsight is 2020. Looking back, I wasn't shy. I'm a person that's supposed to be around people. Like my whole life purpose is to be energy for other people. Like if you follow human design, I'm a manifesting generator. So like I'm supposed to be around people, giving off my energy because I become more energized as I'm around other people, So until it's time for me to rest, I'm supposed to be around people. So all that time, all those years wasted of eating my lunch in my office, not really engaging people, not really want to see students outside of the hours that I'm supposed to, because I would not do this for free. I am literally only here for a paycheck. At 5, I am gone. I am clocking out at 4:59. I got 44% on my laptop right now. I am clocking out at 5. I am not saying hey or bye. I am not staying for overtime. I don't care. If y'all need volunteers, I am not the one because I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. If that speaks to you, if you're in that energy, why are you choosing to waste your life away? We do it to ourselves, folks. You're not going to get a badge of honor for putting up with a crappy job because you're doing a crappy job, right? No one is going to, yes, they may like reward you with like a Oh, you've been here for 20 years in the same position. Congratulations, with no advancement, no promotion, no raises, no sense of dignity or respect for your time and expertise and volunteer work, right? Why are you choosing to waste your time away? Why are you choosing to waste your life away? It doesn't have to end that way. It doesn't have to be this way. It's 321 now. So it's 44% 321 at the time of this recording. Why are you choosing that? It doesn't have to be this way. Just because you saw your parents working at a job they didn't like, working at a job they hated, you don't have to repeat that same pattern, you know? We're breaking generational curses now. Like people are starting to get hip to, hey, I don't have to do what my parents did. I can do something totally different, you know? So I can go on and on. I'm in the flow when it comes to Pisces season. And it's been a minute since I've done a solo episode, so I really missed it. And apologies for any previous episodes where the sound quality wasn't its best. I'm working on it. Okay. So apologies for that. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. For anyone that's in the Orlando area, you know, it's like I said, it's a full moon week. So we're having the meditation meetup this weekend. It's going to be at Somica, Saturday, February 27th. It's starting later this week because the studio was booked for the earlier time. So the meditation meetup will be at 8:30 this weekend at Somica, again, Saturday, February 27th, starting at 8:30 at Somica. And if you're in the Orlando area, check with the House of Sweat page. We're going to the beach. If you want to be a part of it, check it out for details. Follow me on Instagram at CheChe Babe, CheCheBabe. I do some dancing on there. I do some yoga. Well, I haven't done yoga in a while, but I'm a yogi. I dance. I do motivational speaking, obviously, and I host meditation meetups. So I'm really stepping into my energy healer bag now. I've taken on some life coaching clients. So if you're interested and doing some life coaching with me, some energy coaching with me, I would be happy to do that for you. If you're looking for a personal trainer, whether online or in the Orlando area, I would be happy to help you. Let me know. Send me a DM. Send me an email. Also, remember, you guys, I want to start reading questions or listener letters on the air. So, who's going to be the first one? Who's going to be the first person? Send me an email at CheChe, CheChe, at myvirgofriend.com. Please send me your listener letters. I would love to hear about when you're listening to the podcast, where, if you have any questions, if you want some advice to me, I would love to hear that. Yeah, follow me Instagram, follow me on, I'm on Twitter. I'm trying to have more of a Twitter presence. No one's retweeting me yet, so I don't know how to get seen, but I'm trying. And remember, we're in Pisces season, so be noticeable of the tears, the vomiting, the consumption of liquids, of spirits, of alcohol, or of vices, period. Okay. Anything that's going to have you in a state of delusion. So, tripping acid, taking mushrooms, eating edibles, any of that stuff as well. Okay. What else? Yeah, thank you for all your support. If you're another podcast and you want to collaborate with me, please reach out to me. I am totally down to collaborate with you. Send me an email, CheChe, CheChe, at myvirgofriend.com. I would love to collaborate with you. And if you're not watching the YouTube to go along with the My Virgo Friend podcast, you are missing out. I definitely recommend doing both. Perhaps listen to the podcast in the car, on your way to work, on your way in between your trips here and there, maybe while you're cooking, or maybe while you're folding laundry. Perhaps shoot, maybe while you're soaking, maybe the intuitive advice I give will help to make for a nice soak for yourself. Maybe you want to soak for Pisces season. So go back and listen to this, and maybe watch the YouTube version, you know, when you have some free time, maybe as you're falling asleep, perhaps while you're cooking. That's usually when I watch podcasts on YouTube, while I'm cooking, while I'm in the kitchen, or while I'm cleaning, you know, moving about. I'll check it out on the YouTube and just have it playing in the background. So shout out to everyone that's been rocking with me from the beginning. Shout out to my new listeners. Shout out to my longtime subscribers. Please like, please like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your work friends, share with your family. Check me out on YouTube. And again, if you're another podcaster interested in collaborating with me, I will be so happy to do that. Send me a DM on Instagram at My Virgo Friend Podcast, or email me CheChe at myvirgofriend.com. But I think that's it, you guys. Love you so much. Thank you for your support. Happy Pisces season. Shout out to the Pisces rising family listening in. I love you so much. If you want to be a guest on the My Virgo Friend podcast, email me as well. I love you so much. Remember to breathe. Remember to feel your feelings. Remember to cry. Um, you know what your visions are. You know what the desires of your heart are. And this is your life. So live it. Live it now and live it unapologetically. Remember to give yourself time, space, and grace, my love. Time, space, and grace. I love you. Bye.